It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And off we go from Cleveland. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed left. Straight to the air they go. He's taking a shot on his first play. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Connects on the crosser. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Throwing from the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. He'll take this at the 10. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Cut by Sutton. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a punt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. From the gun, a carry by Williams. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets him 9 on the ground, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Portland Sutton, the man he was after. So second down coming up. Play action with Nix. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. And that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 5. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. He's on the move. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the 1st down marker.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's contained at the line. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. They're down to their final one in this half.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Trying for the deep ball. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Broncos get set to take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Browns will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Oh, he drops and cuts at the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He finds his running back deep down the left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Broncos in need of some points before the break. From the 38. Has him on the quick hitter. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Nix from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Has a hole left, room to run. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And this the same as a touchback now, up to the 30 before going out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. Oh, brother. It's another interception. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. It could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing here, Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
That's caught. Keenan Allen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Throwing it just before halftime. He beams one deep right side. Intercepted in the end zone. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Brings in the kick at the 9. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Completed to Sutton. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Going forward, it's Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
There wasn't a lot there for him, but he did what he needed to do. Go get that 1st down. Picked up the short gain, didn't risk a big loss. Looking for a bigger lane elsewhere.
Nix with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Nix. Throw complete to Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
It's got to be... And as a defense, but you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He throws a bullet to the center of the... Oh, no, they get him yet again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a first. He'll throw it. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting at the 10. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
It's taken in by Williams. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Nix now to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
This our last play of the quarter. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got time here. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. don't get this snapped in time, this is going to back them up. With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Look into the air here. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 15-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Throw reeled in by Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns keep running away with this. David Njoku, the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. Massive hit, the ball is out. And they scoop it up, they can still run with it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. He's got it at the 24. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. That punt reaches 50 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. They've got 1st down from the 31. Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 now. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns throwing 6 more on the blowout. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Browns continue adding on to that lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Broncos hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Nix from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Oh, he loses the football. But the Broncos will get it back. Whew, heads up play to recover that one. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th? Throwing now, needing a 1st. He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Catch made by Allen. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Launches one deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So the Browns come away with the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.